there, it's Ben Fulton here from Redwich Analog at the 2016 Winter NAMM show in Anaheim, and we've got a couple of things to talk about today. The first of them is the new Zeus Suboctave Fuzz bass pedal. It's the second in our bass range. The first was the Factotum. The Zeus offers a 100% analog fuzz and 100% analog suboctave. It's basically two pedals in one. So you've got the octave, sub-octave here. It's got a foot switch which brings it in and out, and the octave mix control when it's fully counterclockwise is just clean. There's no difference between it engaged and disengaged. As we turn the dial around, and then when we turn it fully clockwise, it's just sub-octave, so it's almost like a synth sound. 100% analog, so it's got a springiness, this tactile springiness that you don't get out of a digital sub-octave, and it tracks really well too for an analog delay. So that's the octave side. The fuzz side, basically of all of the guitar pedals I've designed, the Fuzz God 2 is the one that every bass player, we've talked to has wanted. It's the most requested of our guitar range. So this uses key elements of the Fuzz God 2. Important to mention, because it's designed for bass, both the octave and the fuzz are full frequency response, so that means you're not losing any of the bottom end. With most guitar effects will roll off the low end. With these, they remain intact, so of course you have that clarity with them. They've also both got the mix control, so the octave mix, it's blending your clean signal with the octave signal. Same thing with the fuzz. When we engage the fuzz, when it's fully counterclockwise, can't differentiate between the clean and the actual engaged, and then as we dial up the fuzz, it's blending the clean signal with the fuzz signal. And then we've got the sputter control, which, like on the same as on the Fuzz God 2, determines how smooth things are. So when it's clockwise, it's very smooth. Back, it gates the sound. Right to it. And then of course you can use the two effects at the same time. So it's just sub-octave and fuzz. So you can hear that the low end on the sub-octave tracks remarkably well for an analog sub-octave. You've got a high frequency roll-off switch and a high gain switch as well. You can use either effect independently or simultaneously, and as I say, it's 100% analog, runs off a 9-volt battery, and it's available now, and the retail street on that is $299.99. And then the other thing that we've been doing is the professional development course, which is an industry first. It's basically a 10-week course for guys that work in authorized Redwich retailers selling our products. We wanted to provide those guys with a trusted resource for anything to do with guitar effects. So the course doesn't just focus on Redwich stuff, it talks about things specific to all pedals, so voltage, current, impedance, pedal order, how to put together a pedal board, how to get sounds like the people that you are fond of as a player. So it's giving them the resources to answer the questions that the customers coming through the front door are going to ask. There's a lot of misinformation out there. I'm aware of it, most of you are going to be aware of it. You go into forums and people ask you questions, there's a million different answers. You have no idea whether the answer's coming from someone that's a professional that knows exactly what they're talking about, or from some 12-year-old playing threw their first guitar into a 10-watt solid-state practice amplifier in their room who has no idea. So we want to provide a trusted resource, and so what happens is a 10-week course. It's delivered via email, 15 to 25-minute video clip each week. There's a little quiz. At the completion of the 10-week course, there's a webinar with me, and then a final little quiz. Once that's been completed, the participant gets a certificate stating that they are a certified Redwitch pedal makers. They get a t-shirt, and they also get a Redwitch pedal of their choice for absolutely free. So it's an industry first. No one's offered this in this field, in the world of pedals. So we're really excited about it. For us, it's a win-win because we're ensuring the guys selling our products are the most knowledgeable pedal gurus out there, and obviously in return we're getting a group of guys who are getting a free pedal and hopefully a bunch of information they're going to be able to use themselves with their own bands as well as impart with their customers. So those are kind of the two key things. We've got a new website coming out soon too, so keep an eye open for that. And then later on in the year we've got some new products coming out which I think people are going to really enjoy as well. So stay tuned for more information on that.